Good everyone, let's hear from BG Trading and I hope you are well. Today is 29th of November 2023 and I'll be analyzing some of the leading ASX gold stocks. We have a lot of people asking whether should still buy gold stocks, whether gold stock is still a buy or we should actually be looking to exiting from profitable positions. I'm going to answer that in this video. Also going to open one by one the chart formation and apply BGS 20 to see whether we should be still holding, buying or selling. Gold prices has been reaching close to its all-time high. It's currently trading at $2,050 an ounce, and obviously it has been reaching a what we call a hypothetical resistance level. Could it break? Yes, it could, but we have to be cautious about. We have to trade gold within that particular range until we see a confirmation that it has been broken out. Let's have a look. I just want to remind, this is not a financial advice, it's just from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies, how we set up target stop losses, how we avoid FOMO, and how we trade stocks using BGS 20 strategy, together with our VIP members to aim locking 20 to 40% profit within 1 to 3 monthly time in whatever sector that we believe could be profitable. So if you like, please subscribe and share this video with someone that you believe would be interested. So now let's start with gold prices. As I said before, is sort of a trading at the resistance, hypothetical resistance, almost at all times high. So some of the key facts that has actually triggered this rally in gold is because it's possible there's 40% chance that Federal Reserve in the US will start cutting rates in March. Yes, I said 40%, that's market expectation. 40% chance the Federal Reserve will start cutting rates from March 2024. This is huge. It's huge not just for gold stocks, but also for growth companies that has been directly affected by high interest rates, higher borrowing costs, and tech stocks as well. So when I talk about growth stocks, I talk a lot of also small caps. Small caps, they normally struggle because they do not generate revenue, they do not generate profit, but they are they're relying on banking, finance, and also sort of funds that is costing a lot of money at the moment. But if indeed Federal Reserve start cutting rates, then obviously we could see a major rally across the growth, tech and small caps, and obviously gold stocks as well. So now let's start with the first one. I'm not going to go in any fundamental at this stage, okay? We have videos about fundamentals. Let's jump straight into the technical analysis. This is Northern Star Resources, which the SX code is NST. This is one of the leading gold stocks on ASX. And if you look in the chart formation, and obviously full disclosure, we are highly exposed to gold, and we start building our position in a couple of months ago when we saw that gold stocks was sort of trading at these sort of lows here. What's happening here on the chart formation, we can see not just with a Northern Star, but we're gonna see that with Evolution Mining and Remelious, and obviously now Resolute Mining as well. So they have been trading in this sort of a down trend range there, but then we saw a major breakout. That was today, by the way, major breakout, and I was expecting that. Our VP members know that. I've been talking about Evolution Mining, been talking about Resolute Mining, also REMELIOUS, and obviously Northern Star. The quality of this company is definitely the best one, and then has broke out this, and therefore we expecting this to keep moving towards the $14, but then gold prices must remain around 2000. If gold price is shredded, then obviously we might see what we call even a fake breakout, okay? But the bottom line here is this stock's trading at technically fair price for the long term. We are already positioned. We are already holding about 12-13% profit, if not more, on this particular stock. I wouldn't be buying now. Potentially, maybe adding up some in the next higher low, which is not yet. But I'm more inclined as soon as it reaches our BGS 20 target of 25 to 30%, sort of speaking, which I think is about $13.90, we're going to exit. We don't care what's going to happen after. Even if it goes to $20, we don't care. We exit, we lock profits, and that's it. And we move towards another sector. So now it's a bit too high to buy. I think there's a miss both right here. Obviously for the long term, not too bad, but even for the long term, I like buying stocks, any stocks at technically discounted price, not at technically fair price, unless I'm trading in a very short term, unless I'm very, very bullish and almost certain that the stock will pay off in the short term. In this case, we think $14 is the target for now, and as soon as it's reached there, we're going to be exiting. So now let's go talk about Evolution Mining. Evolution Mining is also a stock that we have been trading. I'm just gonna close this down here. I can even leave here. We have a target of $4.45. Obviously now it's too late to be buying this stock. So would I be adding up now? Probably not. I just let it go, and as soon as it reaches the target, we're almost reaching the target, by the way. As soon as it reaches the target, we're going to be exiting. We're not interested on keep holding any position that has reached our target in this current market. It is still a lot of volatility. All we need is a higher CPI, so Fed and RBA come up with potential tightening for longer than expected. So now the market expecting for monetary easing, but it could change from month to month. It's still a lot of volatility ahead. So we're rather lucky in the profit. And anyway, look in this potential, actually not potential, this is a breakout that we foreseen that. This is this breakout here on Evolution Mining. So normally what we see when we are measuring channels with our strategy is that we tend to see pretty much the same range going towards the next level, which is pretty much in line to our target right there. So we almost reaching the target, which is fantastic. We're very excited with that. I think gold stocks will pay out Christmas this year. I think it's too high to get in now for the reason I just mentioned as well. So Evolution Mining also gone. Now let's talk about RESOLUTE Mining, RSG, Resolute Mining. This is obviously the riskier stock. This actually has almost reached our BGS 20 target today, which was 44 cents. In fact, if you look into our community, we will see that we have our results here. All those green stocks there you can see 18%, 23%, 16%. They're all gold stocks. Obviously, not going to just close there because there are people that pay fees for us to have access to our portfolio. But essentially, what we did today, we locked in. I haven't actually updated. This is early today post, but we locked in about 27% profit, almost $9,000 in 1.5 months, pretty much 7 weeks actually, in 7 weeks, almost 2 months pretty much. So this is obviously the second time we trade gold stocks this year. If you look back into our historic information, we have traded gold stocks early this year. We traded pretty much Evolution Mining and Northern Star. We only trade those 3 stocks that time, but this time we went full hands on gold stocks. We want to profit big time out of those positions, and Resolute Mining is one that we have closed today. There is potential to move further. Yes, I would, if you want to chase further, I would be looking at exiting at 49.50. Remember that gold prices are reaching the resistance. This is a high supply area that everyone's hedge funds, retail investors, institutional investors, they all know that this could be a potential bounce towards to the downside. Obviously, if it breaks out, then it's another story. But I think we are likely to see a bounce from this $2,000 and still maybe reach 1,950, whatever, throughout this month. Who knows? But if it stays about this level, we probably going to see a continuation of this rally throughout ASX listed gold stocks. Okay, so now let's move to Remelious, which the ASX code is RMS. Here you go, Remelious. Also, if you look at this, that's one of the reasons we bought this stock a little while ago and pretty much almost reached the target. Okay, almost reached the target right here. Unfortunately, we didn't sell. We could have sold and bought back, but now we believe we're going to. It's going to reach our target level C right here. For me, it is more close to an exit than a buying. I wouldn't be looking at a buying Remelious right now. We'll be looking actually potentially reducing lock-in profits. Obviously, Remelious, there was a very similar sort of breakout of this downturn. There was a breakout right in September, which that's when we look at buying right here before the breakout. And then we are expecting to reach this $1.80 here, so we can close our position together with our VIP members, obviously at their own discretion. Everyone can sort of trade at their own discretion. We do not recommend anybody to sell or to buy. We just pretty much informing what is our move in the market. So we are exiting around $1.80. So also too late for this particular stock. Now, this last one is the only one that is lagging behind. So if I was going to be buying a stock right now, a gold stock that has been lagging behind, I would be looking into PERSEUS Mine, which is the SX code is PRU. PERSEUS Mining hasn't actually rallied in the same levels of the other ones. I'm not, full disclosure, I'm not holding this, but it hasn't actually break out yet. But if it does break out, we could see 20% should the stock move towards a $2.40, still trading under the long-term moving average, which means it's trading a technically discounted price for the long-term trend. Obviously, there are reasons behind PERSEUS Mining being lagging behind the other leading stocks, and that's because the all-in sustainable cost for gold production and this company is a lot higher. Therefore, the margin is smaller, and therefore it's not as profitable, if it's profitable, as the other gold producers. You always gotta be thinking about what's happening from the fundamental fundamental prospect of this particular stock. So look into the fundamentals and the technicals and macroeconomics as well. It's a multi-dimensional analysis in order to get it very accurate. It is easy, but can be very complex as well. So you need to understand what's happening. And if all those multi-dimensional facts are aligned, which is at the moment, then obviously we might have the breakout on this particular stock as well. So for me, the only stock I would be looking potentially maybe be buying is PERSEUS Mining at this stage. There are other gold stocks as well, but we're not very interested on other gold stocks at this stage. So would be PERSEUS Mining. Guys, I hope this analysis was valuable to you. And also, finally, I wanted to say thank you for everyone that joined BG Trading during the Black Friday offer. That was amazing. We got a lot of people, a lot of new members on board. So welcome everyone on board that is actually watching this video. And obviously, if you just signed up BG Trading, you probably already missed this gold rally. We are looking to other sectors as well, as you probably know. And there's so many opportunities out there now, especially if indeed interest rates cut in US happens. If that happens, then we really got to be looking at growth companies and tech stocks as well. So I hope to see you in the next video. Have a lovely evening. Bye.